Hello, all. We are here with Selena, a talent acquisition consultant from CGI, and CGI is an IT and consulting company. Selena has a few interests, and some of her interests are DEI and workplace well being. And a fun fact about Selena, she is going to be a soon to be newlywed. So, congratulations, Selena. So,
Thank you.
Selena, tell me a little bit more about how you landed your role at CGI.
Yeah, so I was in my graduate degree, starting to finish up my master's in the last couple of months. I think I was finishing my last quarter. And I had been working for a really awesome company named eComQuest. They are a pretty good IT staffing company. It is a little bit on the more boutique, smaller IT staffing companies, but still a great one. I learned so much from them, and their mentorship basically got me to where I'm at now. And as I was nearing the end of my program, I started looking for other opportunities, just kind of something to help me grow a little bit more opportunity for growth, and to kind of just move ahead in my life a little home. So I applied to a couple of different companies. I applied to another staffing company. And during that interview, I was told that I probably wouldn't be a great fit for that company, but I was a good fit for their client, CGI. And a couple of weeks later, I went ahead and I had my first interview with CGI, and I felt right at home, and they loved me. I love it here. And basically, I ended up where I'm at now.
Love that so much. So, what are some of the initiatives your company is taking to make it a more diverse company?
Yeah. So CGI has a lot of really great opportunities, especially for women and the uh, women. We have disability programs to ensure more accessibility with our programs and the tools that we use in our buildings, etc. And then we have tuition reimbursement for anyone wanting to continue their education, especially for women that want to get into STEM. And we also have a STEM program available, or encouragement of women trying to get into STEM. So any kind of technical field, technical coding, things like that. We have very encouraging managers and teams, which kind of helps to support us overall. All of my bosses, for the most part, just about everyone I report to is a woman, which is extremely nice and refreshing. Not a lot of companies tend to have more men in charge. And while that is the case here, I have had the pleasure of also having women that I can report to and look up to and have that mentorship with. We also have a BAME program, which is kind of like an employee networking program that we have here for um, Black, Asian, minorities, and different ethnicities, is kind of the situation that is there. So basically, what we do is we encourage leaders and the managers to get to know each other and get to know their employees better. And that might look like occasionally when there's different holidays like Diwali that just recently passed. We'll reach out to our offshore team in India. And I know, at least with our sourcing team and our talent acquisition team, we'll ask that some of our offshore consultants let us know a couple of fun facts or what exactly Diwali is. And it allows us to all kind of connect better, become closer, while also understanding each other's cultures and different ethnicities on a better level.
Yeah, that's amazing. So, what are some ways your company works their job descriptions, or like some things that you guys will do to attract more diverse companies? I mean, not companies, more diverse employees.
We do have multiple technical tools that we use here at CGI. When we're writing our job descriptions, before we send them out, we always run them through these tools to make sure we don't have any strongly gendered words in there. So sometimes certain words like awesome, great, too many explanation points, and things like that can actually, or sorry, exclamation points, who will come off as appealing to more feminine roles or more women led roles. So having that opportunity to use those tools and create less gender bias and have a more inclusive and broad sense within our job descriptions, while also appealing to the job itself, allows for us to have a more welcoming feel to both men, women, LGBTQ, just about everybody. And we do try to make sure all of our disclaimers is that we do accept everybody. I know, just going back one other question to the way that we have diversity in our company, we definitely also have a lot of support for the LGBTQ community. We have quite a couple of initiatives there, especially in the UK and our UK buildings. They have a lot of support for the organizations there as well as some here. So it's really nice to have that kind of representation and just to work for a company that focuses so much on that.
Love that so much. And so, since you have such a huge love for DEI, how has that helped you in your current role right now?
Can you repeat that question?
Sorry. So, with your love with DEI, how has that helped you with your current role in your company, talent
Yeah.
acquisition?
Okay. So my love for DEI basically came from when I was working at SoulCycle. I
Mhm.
was a front desk administrator, but I really liked how they had set up their benefits. I'd never worked with a company that focused so much on employee well-being and that had so much of a broad scope of acceptance of everybody. Um, and taking that with my interests in psychology, wellness, going into my workout career and my fitness journey and doing all of that, just trying to become a lot better of a person overall. Um, that definitely made me want to be part of that change within a company. So, working for a company that allows for employees to have access to free therapy and free psychological services is so important because of the amount of burnout that's out there. Having that access is equitable. That is definitely a form of equity in having that. Wellness programs overall, part of that is feeling like you have proper representation, that you can go to somebody and find someone that looks like you and be able to have a conversation with them, whether it's a higher up or someone that is on your team. As a woman of color, being able to walk into my team meetings or walk into the office building and see someone that looks like me and also doesn't look like me, or just other people of color, is refreshing. Definitely, it's all expanded and kind of built on top of itself for me to want to be into this idea of working for a diverse company, wanting to be part of a wellness sector within a company, and wanting to have some sort of hold or stance within DEI and make sure that everyone's voice is heard and that everyone's opinions and ethnicities and differences are acknowledged and respected.
Yeah, love that so much. So, our last question is, do you think purpose plays a huge part in employees' work performance?
100%.
Yeah.
Employees really enjoy feeling like their companies respect them and their companies take care of them. And having that opportunity to work for a company that does accept you, and does take your care into account plays a lot into an employee's purpose. So, being a multinational company like we are at CGI, my role is no less than or no greater than anybody else's position. We all work as a team and we all have a sense of my part. I might be on a team with multiple other people, but my part plays a role in providing the best consultants I possibly can to the company. So that helps us grow our company, that helps us grow our clients' companies, and that helps those people that I'm putting in these positions grow their own careers. So in a way, it's almost like being a liaison between personal growth and company growth.
Love that so much. Well, Selena, thank you so much for coming on Tech Diversity Unplugged, and I look forward to working with you in the future.
It's not a problem. Thank you so much for having me.
Thank you.